All right, so this is gonna be a fun one, probably 2 hours. I have a midterm tomorrow, but don't tell anybody. Um, so all right, let's just get into this. So I have close this. I hate this thing. No, we can close this too. I don't think we need this, but I have. So this guy didn't replace the battery. The guy in the video took out the battery, but I think that for such a quick fix, like we really don't need to change the battery out. So one thing though here is so I've just downloaded the nixos graphical thing. I don't really know any of these settings, but I remember this is what we're supposed to do. Let me just double check. Okay, go through all the steps. Now from start to finish. All right, let's just um the image you selected ISO hybrid means it can either be written in doesn't it know? Okay, FAT32. Wait, hold on. Oh, interesting. Wait, what did I just do that? Will, okay, so, okay, so this is like, oh, oh, interesting. Okay. Wait, oh, okay. Non-CSM. What is CSM? But the thing is, all right. Well, you know what? I trust this thing for the most part. I mean, I'm not like crazy, but you know. All right, so all right, let's do it. So what about this thing though? Presumably it has to be ISO. It had all the other stuff, right? All right, so shut down and unplug. Maybe I will get a little pry bar, and I'm gonna need to get a pry bar anyway. I'll get that. Need a little plastic doodad. But maybe I will just disconnect the battery just to drain it. Cause look, it's gonna like. And then I want some like little tubs. Maybe I'll use this. I'm like, this isn't even a good tub. I just need like a little box to put my screws in. Oh, here we go. It's perfect. All right. Yeah, let's do it. I'm pretty sure that the only thing that's on this device is itself an image. All right. All right, so I guess it's gonna take a while for it to copy in all that data. Um, so in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go get the pry bar or a pry bar. I think I have one that'll be good. And then we're gonna take this thing apart. I got my camera set up too. Okay, so um all right, we'll do that in a second, I guess. Let's see, where is the Rufus thing? All right, so it's still just copying files. Let's just switch over now. All right, test. Okay. So let's go over here. Okay, so let's do this. Got a water bottle. That's interesting, right? Okay, we don't need the charger. Okay, so here's what we got here. Right. We got a 1 terabyte SSD and we got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Not that anyone knows what the hell that means. Okay. Now let me get my little project box. Can you see that at all? There we go. It's blurry as hell. It has it. That's what I don't like. That seems good. Oh, I think that these are the ones that are like, yeah, they like latch them in here, but you can't even take those out. Can you take any of these out? This is so weird. Yeah, you can't take these out. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the video, I think, because there's a couple under here that I don't know about. I feel like maybe that's just to get the display out. But I don't know. Yo. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Forgot to shut this thing down. Lol. Forgot to shut down the freaking computer. That was a little silly, wasn't it? Okay, let's wait for the lights to go off. Okay. Okay. Back, trying to pop this bad boy off of here. I don't really know what the deal is. Like, do I need to take these? Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I need to take those out. Let's see. Let's go to iFixit too. Bro, that guy gets recovered. I Okay, so what he does is he also prop. Damn, man, they make it look so easy online, bro. Oh, I see. There's like a very small lip that you gotta get under. I feel like I should be able to just force it, but I kind of don't want to. Maybe this isn't like all the way. It like definitely is though. Hold on, let me just look it up more detail. Oh, bro. Bro. That's what I was saying. Okay, where does it say to pry? Alright, so unscrew the screws. 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 6. Okay. Now, alright, they're prying it from there. So let's do that. Alright, here we go. I never said I was a professional. Okay, so apparently this right here is where the battery is. Now we're not going to really care about that actually. I'm just going to do the upgrade really fast and hope that static electricity I don't know, maybe I can just unplug it. It looks like it's JST. I feel like I know this connector. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, so we got the RAM. opened up here. Okay, so looks like it's the right thing. It actually looks smaller. The PCB literally looks smaller. All right, we're gonna try this. How do I do this? I don't know if that was the right way to do it, but that's the way I'm doing it. Okay, and then I think I just put it in. Sorry about the focus. The focus is garbage. Okay, we did the RAM. No, I think this is the only actual screw that we take out of here. Okay. So now, one thing I learned that maybe if you're watching this is kind of interesting. The way that they spec these SSDs is by shape. You know, when they say 2280, they literally mean 22 millimeters by 80 millimeters. Anyway, so this is what I got. I don't know. Am I supposed to take this sticker off? Probably not. Almost certainly not. Okay. So we're just gonna slot this in here. There we go. Push it in a little bit more. Okay, that's the whole thing. And it's really all it takes, I guess, to upgrade a computer. Oh, fuck. These aren't magnetic. It'd be a little bit nicer if it was magnetic. No matter. And you know, one thing that might be interesting if you're watching, the gold on there is almost certainly because this screw is conductive and it acts as a ground. So if you really can't just like leave out that screw. Okay, but that's the whole thing. Now, which way does this go? Does this go like this? So I think it just pops back on like that. You know, I think that's the whole thing. These slot in, we just tighten this thing down. Oop, there we go. That click is actually not bad because it's just, you know, it's a compliant mechanism, so it's meant to flex like that. You don't have to be scared of little cracks like that. Maybe if it sounds a little different, you can, but I would bet my life that that is expected, an expected sound. Okay, push down pretty hard. I have a tendency not to push down hard enough. Right. There we go. Another click. And maybe one thing that I could do better here is that you probably, when you're tightening down these screws, you probably want to do it like you're tuning a drum. You probably want to do antipodal things so that it doesn't flex too much. I mean, it is just like, I think they said that this is CNC'd aluminum, which is kind of crazy to me. Okay, so I do think I want to loosen this up because this is not good. There we go. There we go. Now all of our little clicks and clips. You know what's really, I actually kind of, I don't hate this design. I meant to look at how those screws are implemented in the back, but no matter. All right, it's plenty tight. I didn't do this one. Okay, so that was the computer upgrade. Now, I'm gonna try to see if I can. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Not the worst in the world. All right, so we come back here to the desktop. The the drive is here. That seems a little odd, actually. It said ready, but I feel like I did it. You know what I think it is? I think that it's like hold on, let me just say. I want to say like in the boot folder, there's only 2 files. But I'm guessing that the actual OS is just listed there. Yeah, that's totally expected. That's what I thought. All right, so let's just eject the drive now. It was so funny. They like used to hammer us back when I was a kid about doing that, right? Okay. All right, so we can go back over to the computer. But I just want to ask, okay, so I upgraded RAM, SSD, and plugged in the USB. What do I do now? Power on and pick your USB stick. All right, so let's plug in the charger here. Okay, well that's a good sign. The light turned on. Immediately press escape. Something's happening. It's making a sound. I'm a little concerned that the display is not turned on. Oh, there we go. Yep. Okay, great. Here we go. Bro, that's a thumbnail if I've ever seen one, man. Okay, so now, what do I do? Linux LTS, installer GNOME, installer Plasma. What do I do? Okay, wait. I got the GUI one. Should I do? Here, let me just do. Oh, bro, actually recording it's clutch because then I can do this. The screenshots, I swear, are the. I live on screenshots. Bro, I'm about to nix y'all up. I just want to say, what are the other ones? Because, like, presumably the other one's just a newer kernel, but then what is Plasma? You know. Okay. Oh, so these are just GUI environments, right? Yeah, Yeah, so let's just do LTS, right? All right. What do I do now? It's got a little nix flake right there. I don't know what that is. Whoa, really? That was it? All right. This system is not connected to the internet. Okay, so, um, you know what we can do actually? We got plenty of Ethernet cables here. I might just, well, let me just try to do this. I think, I mean, so we might have to go the Ethernet route. Um, oh, you know what, actually? Visit the GNOME network menu. Oh, there we go. Okay, so hold on. I am going to switch back to here. Okay, let's hop back in. All right, so we've done that. Next, we are in this. Nope. What? There we go. English, default. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Generic 104. Oh, Dell. Oh, that's fucking cool, bro. Oh my god, that's the worst fucking. That's the worst UI ever. Why doesn't it update the picture? That's what I don't understand. Oh, but you know what? It doesn't even have the bottom row. Alright, I'm down. Let's just get this done. Alright. What is my name? Let's do Anand. What do you want to use to log in? Alright, hold on. Oh, wait. Can I get this white balance? Like, it's too dark. You know what I'm going to do, actually? That's not terrible. But I am going to switch back to this for a second. Alright. Hmm. I can always just change it, right? What's the big deal? Okay, so we can go back now. All right. So here, gnome. I guess gnome is the mate. This is what. Let's just use gnome, right? Wow, I love that. Oh shit! What am I doing, bro? My bad. Okay. Yes, I want to select that storage device. No swap. Um. That's a good question. I don't know what I should do. I actually kind of love the vibe of this. Um, will not create a swap partition. I don't really know what swap is. Why don't they have a recommended thing? Whoa, look at that interlacing. It's kind of weird. How did that happen? I think it got dim, right? There we go. Yeah, it got dim, but it wasn't noticeably dimmer. If you want to hibernate, if I I can't change this later, right? I don't think I can change this later, so um so processes can get killed. Well, I feel like I want both, right? I feel like I want hibernate and I feel like I want both though. I want hibernate and something to prevent me from out of memory erroring. Okay, let's just do with hibernate. So then our swap is 32 gigs. All right, let's go, bro. We're getting set up with nixos, huh? Third? That's fun. Does it say I'm plugged in? Fully charged, but like, does that little glyph right there indicate that I am charging? Because the LED is not working. The LED for charging isn't working. You guys, I saw this thing. of this guy using, I think it's called Hyperland I think it was an Android phone. I don't know what type of Android phone, but that, bro, I'm trying to have my phone be a RISC-V Linux phone. Can we make this happen? We have got to make this happen. Bro, imagine running nixos on your phone. Bro, imagine having a declaration. These are the apps that I use. No apps and all the permissions, you know? Cuz like I'm not going to give up Instagram. That's crazy. I'm not going to give up TikTok. What are you, insane? See, okay, but it is dimming though. Let's see, do these work? Bro, these work just out of the box. The brightness keys work. I was kind of expecting to not be able to use these brightness keys, but they just work like normal. What about volume? Bro, this stuff just works. I was kind of expecting to battle this a little bit more. All right, but you know, I think this is gonna be really fun. I honestly am I'm extremely excited. I think that there's a couple of things I'm a little concerned about. I watched PewDiePie's video. By the way, PewDiePie is totally goated at this point. Like, I never watched him ever, but the fact that he's just like on this Linux kick is so sick. But he said palm rejection when you're using the trackpad, that's really bad. Then he said, what did he say? Oh, that battery drains. The battery drains a lot. I didn't really that was actually kind of annoying to me. I might just become a hibernate guy. But yep, so we're chilling. I think Nix itself is written in C++. I was kind of hoping, you know, because I think my thing is like, oh, we're done. Never mind. I can stop opining a bunch of bullshit. All right. Well, that was pretty easy. All right. So what is my Nix? You know what? Okay, hold on. All right, so I should be able to just pull this out, right? Cool. All right, first boot into nixos. Welcome. Take a tour. Let's get a tour. Bro, how do they know that I'm on a freaking Dell, dude? That's so sick. That's so sick. Just start type to search. I think I have to go. Nice. Wait. Bro, that's sick. I'm gonna put my dude. All right, you guys. I'm gonna hack my computer algebra system. I'm gonna build a unit system for it, and then we'll have freaking united measurements that auto convert to what I want. Nice. Bro, give me a break, dude. Linux rules. That's it, bro. That's it. Web? What browser is it using? Wait, what browser is this? Does this work? Oh, come on. Hey. Um, oh, you know what doesn't work though? Oh, wait, hold on. We need to switch. All right, so we need to do a number of things. So wait. What is web? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I think I have to do this again. Bro, it's starting me off with DuckDuckGo, dude. Come on. Don't play with me like this. What is web? You know? Trackpad feels pretty good. A little bit low sensitivity, though. Wait, can we just do this? But like, all right. So wait. Okay, wait. Here's what we should do. So I'm going to go off axis for the time being, so I can sit down. The off-axis shot's not so bad. Okay, cool. So now I'm basically streaming this thing. But like, okay. So the first thing we need to do is, I kind of don't want Chrome. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to do no Chrome. I think that's gonna be really hard, but we're gonna see. Firefox kind of sucks though. I feel like there's been a lot of dialogue, dude. It's like, what? Why are you doing all this stuff to me? It's like, why are you blasting my ass, bro? Actually, I hate that, dude. You know what? Firefox is a garbage browser. How is Firefox the free and open source when it's just blasting my ass all day? It's an ass blast from last past. It's a freaking ass blast. All right. I mean, the most important thing, though. You literally cannot use a computer these days without. So, oh, you know what I want to do really quickly? Can we get my theme? Let's see, dark. All right, there we go. Bro, I feel so fucking cool. I just feel better than everyone. Honestly. I don't know how I'm gonna use this at school exactly, but oh, yeah, hold on. This is gonna be a pain in the ass for a second. Um, so, given that this is basically the most important tool I use, and let's see if this works. Okay, so that's a hide. That's a hide. Okay, and it doesn't toggle. So what I think, so the biggest thing that I am now missing, and this is something that we're gonna build, is I need a tool like Windows H that gives me access to transcription. I mean, I know that this works. I mean, we could just use this, but I want it for any text box. So we're gonna try to build that at some point. Um, but let's just do this for right now. I just installed nixos and I'm on it, and I want to do a system-wide flip where the left caps lock key and the left control key are swapped. And I feel like I could probably just do this in settings, but I want to do it the nixos way. Is it still transcribing? I don't even know what just happened. Hello. That zoom is not very. That zoom is kind of annoying. It doesn't really work. All right, whatever. It says it's doing something. Something's wrong. All right, so that's a little annoying, but it does seem like the microphone works, so I don't really know what to say there. Bro, like, who the fuck uses caps lock? It's just so stupid. The fact that anyone thought modify it. Okay, yes. Oh wait, can we do this, bro? Oh, Let's go. Wait, what is that stupid fucking Neo fetch? No one has that shit, but wait, what? How do I zoom in? Oh yeah. That's so stupid. What? Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so let's just make a uh I don't have Vim. Is there like an editor? All right. Can I go to How do I go up? Can I go up? Can I give it a path? What the fuck? All right, let's just do all right, let's just do that. Oh, okay. Let's just try that. Sudo nix shell dash p vim dash dash run vim. Okay. Um, we trust you've received the usual lecture from your local system administrator. It usually boils down to three things: respect the privacy of others, think before you type. With great power comes. Okay. All right, so we're here. Um, I don't really know what I'm looking at, to be honest. I don't know if anybody does, but all right. So there's like all of these, but like, where do I put my stuff? You know, how do I select all? Wait, how do I select all? I don't even remember, bro. It's been so long since I've tried to deal with this Vim bullshit. Yeah, GG. Right, GGV, and then G, and but it's not a yank because wait, what the hell is going on? Why is it? But if I yank this, why is this being removed? This is so weird. Okay, so let's just try to. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Okay, so unfortunately, web, which I actually quite liked, it's very pretty and whatever, but it does seem to fail on this, so I can't really use it. Unfortunately, I had to go back to my freaking whatever, copying to. Exactly, this is so stupid. Okay, um, here's what we should do. Does that copy? That doesn't copy. Oh wait, does this copy? Uh, does this copy? No, that doesn't copy, but that copies, right? Okay. So then we can do text editor. And then how do I just give it a fucking path, though? That's what's so stupid. You can't just give it a path. It's so dumb. All right, there we go. So I don't really know what all is in this nix thing. All right, but I should be able to do Control A. Good. Have it work like a web browser. All right. So this is my. Oh wait, you know what we should do? We should also try if this works. This is my Nix config, and I want to add VS Code. I want to add OBS. I want to add Julia. Actually, no, never mind. I don't want Julia. I want Python, and I want Rust. But actually, can we just start off with just VS Code for right now? How do I add VS Code? All right, so that did work, and it was good. Yeah, I mean, you would expect OpenAI's transcription model to be pretty decent. Okay. To install VS Code, just add it to your environment.system packages. If you'd like to register VS Code's desktop launcher. Yeah, so where do I put the you put anywhere in the top level? Alright, so let's just okay, so let's just figure out, so this is the top level, okay. Okay. Okay, I don't really know. Oh, they got pulse audio, they got the pipe wire thing. That's good. So programs.firefox enable. So we should be able to just do copy. Wait, what just happened? Oh, geez. Okay, so it doesn't immediately copy a line. That's okay. I don't really care about that. This editor doesn't need to be good. So this need to be programs.vscode. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. I'm so. All right. So then the actually next thing. Now I need to swap the caps and control. Okay. So we list packages. Environment.system packages. All right. We do want. Do not forget to add an editor to edit. Yeah, bro. That's funny, dude. I don't even like Vim. All right, wget. I'm fine with that. Do I separate by commas? No, it doesn't seem like that. All right, so wait. Let's just run our first thing though. All right, you know what? I'm gonna even comment this out. We're gonna save it. Oh shit! I didn't even realize. My bad, guys. My bad. All right, let's try to do. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. All right, let's do this. Now I'm a real talk show host. All right. I know you can't see anything, but I'm really not doing anything. Oops, worthwhile. Okay, so now I saved this thing. I need to open up a... Oh, yeah, we're going to need screenshots, actually. I'm going to need to figure out screenshots, too. So it's like screenshots and dictation are really nice features. But let's just go term. Okay, now we want to run the command sudo nixos rebuild switch. You're pasting a command that runs. That's actually really cool. All right, let's just type it in. Sudo. That's really cool though. Sudo nix rebuild switch. I don't really actually. You know what? Can we just do this? Here. What? Wasn't it called nix rebuild? Oh, nixos rebuild. Bro, I'm getting sick and tired of this thing. What? Oh, put it up in. Do you hear that? The fucking water drop? That's super annoying. Oh, I hate that. We're gonna have to turn that off. I'm not reading all this. Also, this scroll is way too fast. All right, let's just do it. Sudo nixos rebuild switch. I don't know why. Okay, wait. What just happened? Oh, I like this terminal. Is nice and smooth though. Oh, because I'm dumb. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let's where is it? So here we're just gonna add a comment. Okay, so let's just save this. All right, and let's just do this. Okay, let's see how long this takes because we're going to have to do this a lot, right? So this is kind of the thing, right? Okay, great. So we should have... Does it update the path? Oh, wow. That's fucking awesome, dude. All right. So yeah, so let's just see if this works with a real program. All right, let's try it. How do I know that the VS Code package is legit when I put it into my system packages? Because surely we will be adding lots of stuff to this, and it's like, how do we know what is good and what is bad? Okay, so we can see. Oh, cool. Really? Oh, well, that's cool. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Okay. The experimental. Why? I don't know why they wouldn't just. Does that work? Oh, okay. All right. So I should be able to just paste this in. Okay, who the fuck knows? Let's just rebuild it. We can figure all this later once my computer is more set up. All right, so this is saved. So now we're going to just do another sudo nixos rebuild. Okay, so the option is it because I forgot like a. I really don't know. I'm wondering. I don't know. Let's just try it. I probably need to put it after it, right? Well, that's nice. So then what does enable actually do? Okay, I don't think I need it. All right. Now let's switch the caps and control. Because this is the most important. I can't use a computer that has freaking the dumbass caps lock. Like, who uses caps lock? All right, so let's see if. Bro, why does it keep making me do this? So this we don't need, right? Okay, but I'm worried that this is not going to work. Kind of. I don't know what a virtual console is. So it's done rebuilding, right? Bro, but it didn't work. But do I need? Let's try it one last time. But my suspicion. Wait, what if I did this? Yeah, no, fucking god. I remember I ran into this though. All right, we're gonna try it one more time, but I am very suspicious. I don't think it's gonna work. How to swap caps and control in Linux. I remember I did all this shit and it didn't work. Install and use GNOME tweak tool. Oh man, I'm battling right now. I'm in the trenches, bro. Oh, okay. But I still have kind of zero hope for this one. But let's Alright, so wait, let's do this thing. Alright, so alright, let me wait for it to finish. Yeah. Oh wait, let me just ask. But you do need to restart your X session so it picks up the new KB. Here's your log out and log back in from GNOME. Alright, let's just restart. What's the big deal? Can I do this? Nice. Bro, I feel so cool when I have all that crap show up. Yeah, bro, your boy's running Linux. Your boy is running Linux. But I'm almost positive that this thing is not going to work, right? Like, bruh, fucking god. That's what I'm saying, though. Let's just fucking do the... Let's just do this. We can find out how to do it later, but at this point, I'm like kind of just annoyed. Alright, let's do this. I think I have to put gnome tweaks. Okay, so I need to put gnome tweaks in my packages. All right, so wait, can we go back to Notepad? Oh wait, I have code now. Oh. I have code. Um Can I just put in /Etsy? And then is it just in Nix? I think it's just in Nix, right? No. What is it? What was it called? Is it in nixos? Yeah, it's in nixos. Uh There's no official. Come on, guys. What the fuck? What am I putting in here? Gnome tweaks. And then I'm gonna open up a terminal, and then I'm gonna do nixos or sudo nixos rebuild switch. I don't know what the hell that is, but we're doing it. And then we gotta get OBS, and then we're like kind of set up. I don't have Rust, I don't have Julia, but I don't have Python. Do I have Python? I probably have Python. Wow, that's actually dope. That's actually sick that there's no Python. I love that. It's like, all right, you don't have a whole bunch of. Ooh, there's a search. I gotta get used to all this shit. I want it to just go away. I want the experimental feature. Can I just default it? I don't. Hold on. Okay, hold on. There's no. Bro, that's insane. I think I have to do. Bro, this is. Oh, wait. Bro, what? Can I comma separate them? Bro, I am fucking. What if I. Can I. Dude, that's insane. Okay, so I can just do it in my nix config. So there's a nix config and then there's a system config. What happened when I tried to rebuild it? This is a fucking battle. I wonder if I can do this. Enter the new shortcut. What the hell? This is terrible. It's actually easier to do this on Windows than it is to do this on... Oh, I can just type print? Where's print? I don't think I have a print key. Oh, I have a... I think I'm just going to make it Windows Shift S. But I don't know how to do all that. Holy fuck, bro. This is driving me crazy. I could probably just change English, right? I don't want to do that. I want to do this right, bro. So how do I... Okay, hold on. Hold on, maybe I... Wait. Did I rebuild? I did, right? This is total duty. Do I have to restart? Okay, so they do have a search thing like this, though. Oops. Wrong channel selected. Gnome tweaks. Nix shell. nixos config. Oh, you gotta do packages.gnome tweaks. We just need to get this to possibly work, dude. So instead of here, is this gonna work? No, of course not, because there's no LSP. All right, so... Oh, can we do this too? Wait, what? Oh, that's gonna be insane. Am I not an admin right now? Is that for real? That's gonna be a mess. Okay, so can we do this again now? Nice. Extension is moved. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so how do I do this? Caps lock. swap. This is insane, dude. I actually prefer the Power Toys way of doing this. I mean, Windows is really not so bad. Why can't I just make my own? Okay, caps lock as control. Swap. Oh, there we go. Swap control and caps lock. That's what I want. Okay, it says please work, bro. We did it. Okay. All right, we did it. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, that's kind of all I wanted to do. Maybe we'll do like a short. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, now I can just get comfortable with using this thing. OBS Studio. All right, that's all I got to do. What is the so now? Oh wait, I've gotten used to doing the fucking caps lock thing. All right, what's the Oh wait, is this gonna work? Oh, we don't have. Okay, we need to build this transcription toy. What's the distinction between packages with the packages prefix and just like wget, which is plain? Okay, wait. Can I go to my? Do I even have such a thing as a desktop? What is my background? Oh, so then that should have worked though. All right, so I should just be able to. So I don't know what really was up with that, but we should be able to do OBS Studio. Okay, and then. Okay, and also, wait, we need to do something careful because if I could do Rust, for instance, what is this? Because this. Right, that's the interesting thing. Is that I don't want Rust C. I want. I think, do I have to because. Uh. Install by Nix packages. Oi. See, that's kind of what my fear was with this whole thing in general, actually. Like, I'm happy to have Linux, but it's like, it is funny that the second that you try to do anything in this thing, it quickly becomes not as declarative as you thought it was, or not nearly as simple. However, Nix packages only maintains. See, like this guy, but this guy's not a. Can I get more information on this thing though? But is this like the real? Like, what the fuck is this? Is this even real? Cause like, I feel like I probably want to just do that. Do I even have curl? I probably don't even have curl. I do have curl. Whoa. Do I have OBS yet? I haven't rebuilt yet, right? But so wait, but like what happens if we look for Julia? Or like Python, for instance? Yeah, like that is ridiculous. It's kind of funny, right? And then it's like, what are my VS Code extensions going to be declared in Nix packages? So it's really not as beautiful and idyllic of a place as I thought. I thought this was going to be way more beautiful, but it turns out that when you have these installer scripts, I mean, maybe we can get into it, but let's just like, let's just do the thing about this that's just not so great. All right, we need to like make it a flake and do all this stuff, and it's going to be like a total nightmare to maintain. But for right now, do we just want to do this? Do I have GCC? I mean, how can you ship an OS without a compiler? Wow. Nah, that's crazy, bro. So wait, hold on. Let's or not sudo, but like uh okay. Okay, but can we just run this now? See if we get so OBS yeah, I'm really wondering about this thing though, right? Like oh my god. Oh, but then we want to update cuz I don't know what shell this is. How do I But I don't know. Do I really want to use fish?
bash. So wait, hold on. Am I even getting like this is what I'm saying though. It's like is this legit, dude? I mean, in the abstract, you'd love to be able to say all the software is declared, but uh no. Service YouTube. We're not supposed to do a get a stream key, right? Is this web or this is Firefox? Okay, so this is gonna be a whole thing. Um, how am I gonna do this? This is gonna require some thought. What? Whole thing is kind of annoying, actually. Remarkably powerful dynamic programming language. It's weird how many VS Code extensions are here, you know? Oh, and then packages? Whoa. Whoa. This gets deep. But it's like, do I want to do this? And then just have to do this alias thing? Or I think I shouldn't fight what's obviously the easiest way to do this, is to give up on this whole nixos thing as a reality and just be like, all right, let's just do this. Bro, whoa. See, now this, I might have just led myself. I should have just done like Arch, right? Did I just really fucking do this to myself, dude? Wait. Wait, actually, does this work? No, but it doesn't switch. Okay. Okay. So let's just try to do this thing then. Rust C cargo. But then I want rust up, right? But rust up was like a problem, right? Um how old is this? I don't know how old this is. I feel like I can just do this then, right? Like, can we just, fuck. Wait, is cargo not a thing? Um, oh, because it didn't fucking save, dude. Oh my god. This shit is unbearable a little bit. Collision. Bro. Wait, what is the collision? But the when do I ever use rust up? But like, you know what? If I do any embedded stuff though, I'll probably need nightly. You know what? For right now, why don't we just do this? We don't need rest up. Oops. But then, okay, wait, hold on. So now let's go to, if we run this, this will probably fail with the same stuff, right? I feel like this will fail maybe when I try to run Julia itself. This is so fucking annoying. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, did I put a... You see that apostrophe there? Wait, so how do I add something to my path then? Well, first off, can we just do this? Bro, see, that's what I'm saying, though. Dude, nixos is bullshit, dude. Yo, should I switch? I already formatted this drive, but I could just reformat it. I didn't really do anything. I think I'll live with this for a little bit, but that's so stupid. Nix, okay, yeah, Nix is kind of dumb. But I don't want just a Ubuntu. I'm not like a. But I also don't want to spend a lot of time configuring it. Like, I don't really care about the configuration as long as it does, like, kind of what I want. That's pretty nice, actually. Oh, so they have a default fucking thing. Wait, how come I can't? No, 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 no. I want to change that. That's not going to work for me. How do I change that? Okay, so we need it. All right, so I think that's it. I'm gonna go make some food. This is getting started with nixos. My whole this was very eye opening. You know, you can't just install programs, and I'm thinking like, it's just a lot weaker than I thought. Maybe I will just go Ubuntu. Ubuntu's not so bad, right? Let's just do Linux distro market share. What is all of this? Dude, what is this website? Does anyone fucking know how? Yeah. Even if I use this for a single day. Wait, hold on. I actually have to do something. All right, that's it for right now. This could go on for infinity. Linux has more, dude. That's just not true. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever, like real people, dude. I don't know. The people that I come in contact with. Mint. It's all the same shit. What's the difference? I just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of don't like the, I guess it's the same aesthetics. We all know them anyways. Okay, so we just need to, I feel like I probably will switch. This whole thing is clearly not as beautiful as I expected. I don't know. It's like if there was more buy-in. Anyways, I don't. It's not even worth opining about. Oh, here we go. Tweaks. I think it was just in settings. Record a screenshot interactively or screencast. Take a screenshot. Take a screencast interactively. I want to do. I wish it was faster. It's slow because I have to click the stupid button and edit it. This should literally. That's this is not good. I want to change that. All right. Peace out. That's it. I'm gonna go make some food and start studying for this quiz, or this midterm. But all right. That's upgrading my laptop.